Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's August 24th, 2024, giving you a morning update on the Wapiti Fire. We have gained up to about 35,600 acres burned. That was kind of before we haven't gotten any infrared mapping, so we don't have the best up to date. It's only 10% contained. Over the last couple of days, we had extreme fire behavior due to strong winds. Yesterday, a cold front pushed through and had wind gusts up to 44 miles per hour. So that really aggravated the fire. And if you're still enjoying all these weather and fire updates, we ask you to give a one-time donation or a sustaining donation every month. I'm giving you an update on the evac notices. So we currently are in go for zone 1. That is the Iron Creek and Goat communities, and then north the ranches along Highway 21 heading to Banner Summit. And then we are in the set for the town of Stanley area. So ready, set, go is how that goes. Make sure you set up for code red alerts. You can do it on your mobile phone or set it up through Custer County Sheriff Department. So looking at the fire as a whole, we had growth on all sides of the fire over the last 48 hours. I'm going to start over on the northwest corner and then work my way around counterclockwise. So kind of update on what happened on Thursday. The fire ran down Stanley Creek here towards Stanley Lake and burned pretty much to the side of the lake, the west side. There was a barrier of forest that wasn't burned on Thursday. I know those pictures look pretty scary, like the fire had burned it. But as of Thursday afternoon, that wasn't the case. I think yesterday, though, I'm seeing lots of hot spots all around to the north and east of Stanley Lake. So I don't know what that means for all the camping around there, if that fire got in there or not. All I know is the fire did jump the highway yesterday. Custer County has been showing the most up-to-date pictures of what's going on with the fire. This is looking to the west on Highway 21. You can see the fire right on the highway there. And with the winds that we had yesterday, that it was easy to jump the highway. It's looking to the north of the highway. So yesterday, fire crews were working around these ranches, probably trying to secure structures and homes there. The fire is running up Valley Creek Road as we speak, and also down to the south here near Elk Mountain RV area. There's some hot spots in here that definitely don't look great for the town of Stanley. It's heading towards the east. It would kind of have to make a pretty sharp turn to head south. We're going to continue to see southerly winds today, but you never know what happens locally. Okay, so fire crews are also working around Iron Creek and Goat community and these ranches, like I said, assessing structures and seeing fuel tanks nearby, wood piles, trying to button all that up and see where they're going to have to put down fire lines and sprinklers and hand lines around those structures to protect them for if the fire makes a break down that way. Now I want to pull up Google Earth just to kind of show you what lies between the fire and Stanley and the Iron Creek and Goat communities. So let's pull up some hot spots here. So current hotspots over here, you can see there's a lot of timber down here with those winds that could continue to push it this way. We have 1, 2, really 3 drainages that it has to overcome before it comes close to the Iron Creek community, which is going to be kind of the first one besides the homes over here. But you can see there's some hot spots over here. So I don't know if we had some spot fires that started to burn over there, but that's certainly not good. There is this barrier of the creek here, spacing on the name of it, with lots of grass, excuse me, and sagebrush that lies between it and Stanley. All right. Let's move over now. So fire is burning towards Banner Summit, and then it actually running into the bull trout fire, which was almost fully contained. Kind of a bummer. Put all the resources in there just to have another fire rip through it. It's basically all along Highway 21 through Banner Summit. On either side of it has been overcome by the fire. Now the next spot for structures in harm is working our way down towards Loman and the Grand Jean area in Hanging Valley. So there was crews working yesterday in the summer homes in this region, trying to continue to protect them. They protected them through the night as the fire works its way down there. It is having to kind of go against the winds, so that's the only saving grace for the fire moving down towards Loman. It is kind of a slow progress when you have the winds fighting you in that regard. So not as much movement on that side, but still close to the homes and still worrisome to protect. All right, so that's kind of going around looking at everything from the fire perspective. Let's see, I'm going to switch over to weather. This is a weather channel. The winds are going to pick up today a little bit in the morning here, about 30 mile per hour winds from the southwest. And then they're going to start to die off throughout the day. So hopefully that'll help. We also have some rain in the forecast for today. We'll look at the HER forecast here. So you kind of want to keep your eyes on this spot here. So as I play this through, let me start at the beginning. So we have a couple of light showers. That blue is it's not powerful storms, not what you want to see, but this coming through this morning into the early afternoon could be enough for a trace amount of, about 1/10 of an inch of rain. Find where I am on the map here. All right, so we're looking in this zone here. So today we're going to pick up maybe 1/10 of an inch. That'll certainly help. It's not going to put out any fires by any means, but it's going to kind of help slow down the fire compared to the last 2 days. And then Sunday into Monday. Monday we pick up a little bit more moisture, about the same amount. So not looking like a ton of rain to wet this fire, but certainly enough to help firefighting efforts. So we have the Rocky Mountain team assuming command this morning, so we should be getting lots more resources on this fire.